What's up guys, Learning with Rich here. In this video, we're going to talk about Revit for mechanical design professional certification preparation. So if you are planning to take the examination for mechanical design professional certification, so you need to watch this series of videos that I'm going to do. So these are the topics that 100% will be cover your mechanical design examination or certification examination. All right, so the first topic that we will be discussing is very simple. For modeling the mechanical design, so let us learn how to add a mechanical equipment. Okay, so this is one of the topic that will come up to your examination or certification. So how to add a mechanical equipment. Now, I'm using Revit 2024 here, but of course, this is also applicable if you're going to take the examination in 2021, 22, 23, 24. Okay? Right. Now, also, in my machine, I do not have a Revit content installed. I don't have a library here. So in my case, I always online. So that's why for me to be able to load a family or let's say a mechanical equipment, I just go to the insert tab, load from library, and then I just use this one. Okay, this is very useful if you are always connected to the cloud because all the family is already in this button. So you just need to load it. But if for some reason you're not connected to the cloud, so you really need to install the family or the Revit content. Okay, so I actually have a video on that, which is this one, on how to download or install the Revit content. So in this video, I am showing you how to use your cloud, load Revit from the cloud or Revit family from the cloud, and I also teach you here how to install a Revit content to your machine. So you just need to watch this video. All right. So let me just minimize that. Okay, so like what I have said, the first thing that we're going to talk about is how to add a mechanical equipment. So let me show you how to load first using Load Autodesk Family. So let's click this one. And then this is your Load Autodesk Family window. And then if you're going to select here all results, so you need to look for mechanical, right? So we are after the mechanical equipment. So you click that. And then you have here the mechanical. So take note, mechanical, this is under, you will notice here the water side component. So let's say I want to insert a pump in my project. Okay, so it's obviously that is a water side components, right? So that's your pump. But you will notice these water side components is under architectural. Okay, so if I click the water side components here, I only have this family. So why is it there is no pump? So I only have a boiler here. It's because it's under architectural. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select here all results. And then what you need to look for is mechanical, and you need to look for MEP. Okay, because this one is architecture, you need to look for MEP. So under the MEP, let's say we are looking for a water pump. So I'm going to select here, water side components, just click that one. And here we go. Okay, so let's say I'm going to use here, I'm going to select the pumps. Let me click that. And what I want is, I want to load the centrifugal pump. Click that one. And then let me click the pump base mounted. So just click that one. It's very simple to use this Load Autodesk Family tool. All the Revit families already here. Okay, so let me just select here load, and it's now loaded. So to check that, you can go to the project browser, you can expand the families here, and then you can look for mechanical, and then there you go. So there's our centrifugal pump, and then we have here the pump base mounted. And just a new feature in 2024, you can actually search here. So you can click that. So you can type pump, and then you will now be able to see it, right? And then you can close that if you want to go back to your normal view. Okay, so let us now add mechanical equipment to our model. So for this exercise, very simple, I'll just put the equipment here. Okay, so let me just go to the Systems tab. This is where you go if you want to insert a mechanical equipment. So there's the mechanical panel. Just click the mechanical equipment. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to insert a mechanical equipment in your project. So I'm going to select mechanical equipment. And then from the properties, this is the base mounted pump. So I'll just use this one and I'll just put it here. Now, if I want my pump to be positioned with this angle, just like the angle of this slab here. So I'm going to hover my pointer to the side and then I'm going to press spacebar. And then spacebar again. So you will notice it will, every time you press spacebar, it follows the position of that slab, the angle, the alignment there. So every time you spacebar, it will becomes 90 degrees by 90. Okay, so that's how you do it, and then you can now place it here. All right, so if you terminate your tool, you just need to select modify here, so it will now place your equipment there. Okay, so if you select the mechanical equipment again, by default, every time you press spacebar, the position is straight up. So if you want to align it to this side here, just move your pointer to that side and then press spacebar, and again it will now align it there. So every time you spacebar, that's now the alignment position. Okay, and then you can now place it here. Right, so another way of inserting or adding a mechanical equipment, let me terminate the tool, is by going to your project browser. So you can go to families, let's look for mechanical equipment, and then let's say I'm going to insert here my VAV unit, parallel fan powered. So I'm gonna expand that. So let's say I'll be using size 5 12-inch inlet. So I can just drag and drop that and then put it here. So just drag and drop. And then you just need to pick for the position of your equipment. So I can pick, for example, here. And before you place your equipment, so you can also go to the properties here, and then you can specify what level do you want to place the equipment, what is the offset height, okay, because by default it's 0, so you do not want to place your equipment at the 0 elevation. Okay, so you can specify the height from here. Okay, again, if you want to align your equipment to this side here, so just again move your pointer like that and then press spacebar, and there you go, spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. Okay, and then you can now place it here. There you go. So that's a basic way of placing your mechanical equipment. This is very simple. I know most of you guys knows this one, but if you are just a starter of Revit and you would like to try your luck in the Revit for mechanical design professional certification, so you need to know this one. Okay, so hopefully you learned something from this video. If you have any comments, questions, and suggestions, you can put it on the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.